In the grand and vibrant Ming dynasty, there lived an 18-year-old prince named Wei. Prince Wei was tall and handsome, but he was also known for being impulsive and somewhat foolish. His younger sister, Princess Mei, was the opposite, wise, kind, and thoughtful, despite being only 17. Prince Wei lived a life of luxury in the royal palace, surrounded by beautiful gardens and sparkling fountains. However, his heart was restless. He longed for adventure and often ignored the advice of his elders, including his father, Emperor Guang, a wise and just ruler who loved his children dearly. One day, Prince Wei overheard Chancellor Li, the emperor's cunning advisor, speaking about a hidden treasure deep in the forbidden forest. Chancellor Li mentioned it in passing, not realizing the impact his words would have. Wei's eyes lit up with excitement. He decided he would find this treasure and prove his worth to everyone. Ignoring his sister Mei's warnings and pleas to be cautious, Prince Wei snuck out of the palace at dawn, accompanied only by his loyal friend, Captain Feng. The forest was dark and eerie, with towering trees that seemed to whisper secrets. Birds called ominously as they ventured deeper. Hours turned into days, and the forest seemed endless. Prince Wei's confidence began to waver, but his stubbornness pushed him forward. One night, as they set up camp, an old man with a long white beard and piercing eyes approached them. He introduced himself as Old Man Wang, a hermit living in the mountains. "Why do you wander in these dangerous woods, young prince?" asked Old Man Wang. "I seek the hidden treasure," Wei replied proudly. Old Man Wang chuckled. "Treasure, you say? Many have sought it, but none have returned." Despite the old man's warnings, Wei refused to turn back. Seeing the prince's determination, Old Man Wang decided to help them. He led them through treacherous paths, teaching them survival skills and sharing stories of the forest's mysteries. Days later, they reached a cave said to hold the treasure. Excitement surged through Wei, and he rushed inside, ignoring Old Man Wang's advice to be cautious. As Wei and Captain Feng ventured deeper, they triggered a trap. The cave began to collapse, and they barely escaped with their lives. Outside, bruised and exhausted, Wei realized the treasure was a myth, a trick to lure the greedy and foolish. Old Man Wang looked at him with a mixture of pity and disappointment. "True treasure lies not in gold, but in wisdom and courage," said Old Man Wang. "You have risked your life and others for nothing." Defeated and humbled, Wei returned to the palace with Captain Feng. He was greeted with relief and joy by his family, but he also saw the worry and sadness in their eyes. Princess Mei hugged him tightly, tears streaming down her face. "I was so scared we'd lost you," she whispered. Emperor Guang, though relieved, saw this as a chance to teach his son a valuable lesson. He ordered Prince Wei to spend time learning from Old Man Wang in the mountains, hoping he would gain the wisdom and patience he lacked. Wei agreed, understanding his father's wisdom. He spent months in the mountains, learning from Old Man Wang, who taught him not just survival skills, but also the importance of humility, patience, and true bravery. When Wei returned to the palace, he was no longer the impulsive and foolish prince. He had grown wiser and more thoughtful. He thanked Old Man Wang and promised to honor his teachings. Years later, when Emperor Guang passed away, Prince Wei ascended the throne as a wise and just ruler. He ruled with the same kindness and wisdom as his father, always remembering the lessons he learned from his adventures and the old hermit in the mountains. And so, the foolish prince became a beloved emperor, proving that even the most impulsive hearts can find their way to wisdom.